I'm a therapeutic caregiver for Parkerville, and we care for children that are abused and neglected. And our role here is that we care for them for 12 days, and we have 2 days off, and we stay in the home with them. And our children, our ages from, at this time, are from 12 to 3. And we have 2 boys and 2 girls that we're caring for. And we help them to have a more safe, keep them safe. And we also try to teach them new living skills and for them to have a better and a happy life.
Well, it's a heart we had to make a difference in families and children's lives. And we just have a strong desire to work with children and children from families in crisis. And we have some background in it, and we've worked with a couple different organizations, and we just feel that we just really wanted to make a impacting difference in families. And so I looked all over, even the US and even parts of Europe and Australia, and Parkerville came up. And so we put in an application, and one thing led to another, and we were interviewed, and the opportunity looked fantastic. And so we went ahead and accepted the position, and here we are. Yeah, there's a lot of different challenging aspects. When the children first come in, they come from abused and neglected families, and they have just experienced and seen a lot of things that most of us have never really seen. A lot of violence, areas of neglect, and they come in traumatized. And when they come into the house, their behaviors act out, because of the trauma they've been through, and therefore the behaviors are just that they'll even do a lot of this. They destroy things. They swear a lot. They're just totally unsettled. And one thing that Linda and I have learned is not to take any of that personally, and just to be there for them, to support them, to just unconditional care for these children. And it's amazing as time goes on, you see the change. You see they begin to feel safe in the environment. They begin learning alternative behaviors, and they become settled. And
We get lots of good training from Parkerville. At first, when we came in, there was our induction, and we had lots of good training there where what to do. Actually, you have first aid training. You also have training for different crises they might happen with the children and what to do in those different areas and how to deal with them.
and things like lifespan interview and training that prepares us to work with children from families in crisis.
And teaches us how to, when they're in a cycle of anger, of how to bring them around and to help them to de-escalate and to be able to go back to a normal life. And we also have a case manager, and she is our support and the children's support. And if we have any questions or anything we're having to deal with that we just don't know what to do with, that they're there to help us. So that's always really good to have that.
And they've been so good too. The Parkerville people, the case managers, have just been super supportive of us. It's just amazing.
They have.
Well, that's easy, really. The most rewarding part of my role is just to see the children who've come from these neglected and abused families recover. I mean, it's exciting to see. For example, we have an 8-year-old boy. When he first came to the house, he could not keep himself together for more than a half an hour. And he'd be doing really good if it was an hour before he'd act out in some way, hurt somebody, break something, physically attacked one of us. And just to see him now, and even just to see him now, and he can interact with other children as a typical 8-year-old boy. He comes to me and he even wants my hug and approval for things. And I mean, it's just incredible. And to me, that's the most rewarding part, is to see the children recover, begin to live a normal life, just as the example I gave, just as an 8-year-old boy would live.
And we've had the teacher saying, one of the principals said about one of the kids that he never talked. And they said, now he comes up to me and he talks to me and he wants to have conversation and he doesn't stop.
They call him a chatterbox.
So it's just wonderful to see the changes. It's not an easy road, but if you are willing to take the challenge and willing to work with them and know that in the end that they will be better off, then it's wonderful.
It's rewarding. It's really rewarding.
Mm-hmm. My typical workday usually will start at about 6 in the morning, and it'll be starting with getting the kids dressed and ready for school and getting their breakfast, a normal typical day that you would have in a home. But the children that have come in have not had a normal routine. So it's been our job to get them into a normal routine of what to do in the morning before school. You know, just the simple things, wearing the right clothes, brushing your teeth, having good breakfast, things like that. And then we make their lunches, and then we take them off to school. And some of our children have, because of the things that have happened with them, school is a very frightening thing. And everything around them, they're always watching and looking to see if they're in a safe place. And the more safer they feel, the more comfortable they feel, the more relaxed they are, and the better they do going to school.
And as the kids are in school too, we continue to, we'll work with their case manager often. We have meetings. Of course, there's the routine household duties, you know, the accounting and the grocery shopping and the laundry, meeting with teachers, meeting with the school, and and then of course then we pick up the kids and bring them back, and then we have a routine, you know, in the afternoon and evening with dinner and showers again and teeth brush, and it's their story time, bedtime. We tuck them in and read them each a story, and they enjoy that time with us. And so it's a busy day. It's a busy day. It's usually pretty much a 14-15 hour day every day.
Yeah. I guess it's not really my achievement. It's the achievement that I see the children have happening in their lives. When I see them peaceful, when I see them enjoying interacting with each other in a good way, and when I see them caring for each other and sharing things, and I guess that would be is the proudest moment, is seeing them loving and caring each other and the people around them.
Yeah, and I think, Linda, too, it's the team. I mean, we work together as a team, and Parkerville staff, us, and even the school staff, we're teamed together, and we're working together, and just to see the results is amazing.
Yeah. I guess it's not really my achievement. It's the achievement that I see the children have happening in their lives. When I see them peaceful, when I see them enjoying interacting with each other in a good way, and when I see them caring for each other and sharing things, and I guess that would be is the proudest moment, is seeing them loving and caring each other and the people around them.
Yeah, and I think, Linda, too, it's the team. I mean, we work together as a team, and Parkerville staff, us, and even the school staff, we're teamed together, and we're working together, and just to see the results is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we do a lot of activities, and really, to be honest with you, I have fun. I mean, I love to mountain bike, so that's one of the things the kids and I do quite often is we mountain bike, and it's just so amazing even to see our 6-year-old mountain bike. And when I think I was still using training wheels when I was 6-year-old, but going to the beach, and even just a couple days ago, we went to Adventure World, and I got to play on the slides again, and we had fun. I mean, we just do a lot of things together, just as a family would do it, and And we even go to McDonald's sometimes, and it's fun. The kids enjoy that time with us, and we just go out hiking sometimes. We go to the shops sometimes, and yeah, we swim a lot. We just do a lot of typical family activities, and we really enjoy it. And yeah, and after at the end of the day, often we're really tired. We just don't go to sleep; we pass out. But we do have fun, and yeah, it's really good for the kids too. It's very therapeutic for them as we go out and do typical family things together.
And like Bill taking the kids on the bike trails and them taking on the challenge. At first they would just be really mad and upset and frustrated, and now they're like, Bill, when are we going to go on our next biking trail? When are we going to go? When are we going to go?
And
And it's encouraging them that there's things that they can do. It can be hard at first, but if they keep trying and persevering, then they will succeed.
yeah,
So that's what's really exciting, to do those family activities. And one of the kids, I started teaching her how to crochet. And when she's a bit unsettled, she'll start crocheting, and that just kind of is her as a comforting thing for her.
just relaxes her.
Yeah, it relaxes her, and even one of the boys picked it up and wanted to do it, and it was therapeutic for them. I was quite amazed. I never thought crocheting would do something like that, but it did. And a couple of the younger ones tried it, but they just no, it's just too much for them. And one of the girls, she likes art things, so she likes painting and trying new craft time things, and so it's a lot of fun doing that.
We really do have fun together.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah, it's really good.